Hi everyone, welcome to the Friday edition of Top Beer. So, as it's still January, I'm still doing my drier January. Not quite doing drier January, but I thought I'd save my best one for the last one of this month, the alcohol-free beers. So I've got a really good one. This is one of my favourites. I've had this a few times. I've had this in pubs and I've had it at home. For me, it's a game changer with alcohol-free beers. It's amazing. So here we are, Guinness Zero, Guinness Draft Zero. Yeah, this has been chilled in the fridge for a while. So I've had this chilled before and not chilled. Definitely better chilled. Room temperature it's not right. It's just not right. Really best chilled it is. Yeah, so from what I know, Guinness have put a lot of money into this to get it just right. I don't know if it's true. I heard just from someone else that they held off doing this for a while, so they want to get it just right, and believe me, they have. Well, enough of me talking, more drinking. So let's go into the can. Oh, it smells like Guinness. It made it sound like Guinness, and that widget sound coming through. So I've got my Guinness glass. I'm right-handed normally, so it's weird having it in there. And right, it's just I'll pour like this to the Guinness. So I think personally it's better when pour like this. Don't go further to the top. Oh, nearly. Yeah, set off a bit. I put the last little bit in, but I think I just turn it around. But I think by doing it this way, you get that proper Guinness sort of plunge and then up again with the way it should be. Pour of it, and then I should have really left it a little bit back there. This proper way of doing Guinness and pour the rest in, but I just wasn't quick enough. And while it's settling, shall we say, I'll read you a little bit. But it says in here now. What surprised me is apart from the taste being brilliantly, it's the calories. So one can of this is 75 calories. I don't know what a normal Guinness is, but that's amazing. It must be about at least 300, I'd say, for a Guinness. But it's really good. So it says 0.0%, but it actually says contains not more than 0.5% alcohol volume. So I think it's got to be, as I said in my previous video, it's got to be 0.5 or less. So let's go pour the last little bit in. Yeah, really good can. Stands out on the shelf personally, I think. Really nice. I think this day and age you've got to have beers that stand out to beat the competition, really. So, yeah, pours like a Guinness. Looks like a Guinness. The froth is a bit slightly different to a normal Guinness. I said it's a bit more bitty, not so smooth on the froth, I'd say. More bubbles in there. Normal Guinness, a bit more smoother, I think. I will do another video another time having them side by side. So I'm going to go in for a taste. Cheers everyone, happy Friday. I'm about to do it the other way around, the Guinness glass, look, that's better. Cheers everyone, Hoppy Friday. Oh, tastes amazing. Tastes just for me, just like Guinness, but what gives it away? I found this and I've tried it a few times for research purposes, obviously. It's a smell. I can't quite put my finger on it. Well, I can, but can't quite put my finger on it. But it's a bit of a slightly chemical smell. I don't mean in a horrible way. It's not like overpowering, but I must do a side by side comparison. But when you sniff it, it doesn't have that Guinness sort of like smell. But when you sniff it from the can, it has. So anyway, this is my personal opinion. Everyone's noses and scents are different and tastes are different. So I'm going to go in again. Oh, that's really nice. It's really nice. So a quick story about this. I had some normal Guinness and I had some alcohol-free Guinness, and I asked my wife to pick one without telling me which one is which. So unknown to me, she'd poured the alcohol-free one. And she asked me what I thought it was, what one do I think it is. I said, well, I'm a little bit unsure, but I think because of the smell of it, I think it could be the alcohol-free. But when I tasted it, I said, when I taste it, I think it's the other one. And she said, well, it is the alcohol-free one. But yeah, I had to really question it. It's really, really good. And I was in a pub the other day, and I was driving, so I had one of these. And to be fair, they charge $3.50 in the pub, which is about a normal price for well, not about $4.50 for a pint of Guinness, I suppose. But yeah, I suppose they've got to put more effort in Guinness than that to make this. I suppose I don't know. I've looked more into that, but let's go in again with the flavour. It's really smooth, 75 calories, which is brilliant if you're like trying to lose weight. And I've been trying for 40 odd years. But it's just really nice. I'm lost for words because it's just so good. Mm. Oh, I don't think I've given many real high reviews on such a high review on alcohol-free beer. My Brooklyn video was high review. That's a good one. That's a really good. And this is I'm going to mark this now. I'm going to mark this on the design of the can, the flavour, and for me, it's just a smell that doesn't get a 10. But I'm going to do what Marcus does. I'm going to start giving a half mark. So it's going to get a 9.5. It's just not getting a 10 because of that nose when you smell it. But it's great. I would actually have 3 or 4 of these. I think to myself, well, you won't feel drunk, but you feel like you've had a Guinness. And I love Guinness. You can tell from my physique I love Guinness. So, cheers everyone. And I look forward to seeing you next Friday. Have a great weekend. Cheers.